Benin City, the Edo State capital, was brought to a standstill on Thursday following the 70th birthday celebration of the former Deputy Governor of Edo State, Dr. Mike Ogiadomhe. The colorful celebration, which took place at the Horatio Maki Event Center, Edo State Hotel premises, GROA, Benin City, did not fall short of the anticipated fanfare. It was an evening of celebration and reflection as family members, friends, political associates, and other dignitaries gathered to honor the celebrants on the occasion of his birthday. The event drew an array of political bigwigs across party lines, among whom were former Nigerian President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Ukpebolo, represented by his deputy Dennis Idahosa. Also in attendance were former governors of Edo State, Chief Lucky Igbinedion, Senator Adams Oshomole, Professor Saremen Osumbo, as well as their deputies. The Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Blessy Agbeba, led members of the state's House of Assembly to grace the occasion. The Chief Judge of Edo State, Honorable Justice Daniel Okungbowa, also led a retinue of retired and serving members of the bar and the bench to the event. The governorship candidate of the PDP in 2024 Edo Guber election, Dr. Aswai Igodalo, was among the array of politicians in the state that graced the colorful occasion. The former governors of Gombe State, Senator Hassan Dakwambo, and the former deputy governor of Enugu State, Sunday Oyebuchi, led other heavyweight politicians outside the state to the event. A colorful ceremony also had in attendance captains of industry, among whom were the chairman of Access Bank, Mr. Aigboje Imohwede, former MD CEO of the Bank of Industry, Evelyn Oputu. Representatives of the Oba of Benin were among the host of other traditional rulers and chiefs at the ceremony. The event got underway with the grand entrance of the celebrants into the hall in a ceremonial guard mounted by the Knights of St. John's Catholic Church. Setting the tone for the occasion, the chairman of the ceremony, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, extolled the leadership qualities of Dr. Mike Ogiadomhe, describing him as a rare gem and dependable fellow.
I will not go through the protocol because there are so many dignitaries here. And that shows who Ogiadomhe is. I don't think any other former deputy governor can gather this caliber of people in the state. You're a wonderful person. But Mike is somebody that is difficult for me to place. As a human being from my primary school to the tertiary level and gotten involved in politics by divine providence from deputy governor to the president of this country, post-presidency up today, it's one of the few friends I have that can give out their neck for me. And Mike is somebody who I have one or two other friends, but Mike is one person that will take a bullet on my behalf. So for an occasion like this, I don't know how to comment, other people should speak. But for me, is somebody that you can take his words to the bank. You can take Mike's words to Access Bank. I'm saying
This was followed by a video profile of the celebrant.
In 2022, he crowned his academic journey with a Doctor of Business Administration from the University of Liverpool.
It was a momentous occasion for Chief Mike Ogiadomhe, as personalities at the occasion took turns to reflect on his life and times. His rare leadership qualities and dedication to selfless service all resonated in their goodwill messages.
And he's a friend to so many people. He's so amiable, so affable, and that is a rare attribute, which again is a testament to the presence of all the people that have come to honor you on this occasion.
And I want to thank you for the standard you set in when you were the deputy governor of Edo State. But what I've learned from both of them is the power of relationship.
And it was a delight to be in the company of Mike, because Mike will relate with the young, the not so young, and the aged in a way that is very disarming.
It was a great pleasure actually working with Mike for 8 years. I believe I was one of the few governors then that when I travel, I always give my full authority to act as a deputy governor. Mike is somebody you can turn your back to. When he says with you, it's fully with you. When he says for you, it's for you.
In fact, once a former president has spoken, and then the governor of Edo State has spoken, what we can do now cannot be described as speech. They carry umbrella, they carry broom, they carry funny other colors, they are here. It shows that you can navigate across Nigeria extremely turbulent political waters.
Very dedicated, always willing to assist. Despite his political accomplishments, Mike Ogiadomhe is very deep in the Catholic faith.
Royal Majesty Obewere has presented royal beads, and for that he has remained one of the most trusted and loyal subjects of the Benin Palace.
High point of the occasion was the cutting of the cake and conduction of the toasts by Professor Mike Ogiadomhe amid cheers.
We are cutting this cake in the name of God the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
The performances of a musical artist and a comedian ensured there was no dull moment at the ceremony.
You know that it has been proven that women grow younger in age while men grow older.
The guests at the occasion had more than what they bargained for, as they were served with mouth-watering dishes and assorted drinks. The celebrant later took to the dance floor, where he was joined by family members, friends, and political associates. The joy of Dr. Mike Ogiadomhe knew no bound as he expressed his delight over the celebration.
And other political leaders who are here, my community people, community elders, led by Sir Peter Liu and Dr. Imo Isweli.
Some of the guests who spoke to our news crew described the celebrant as a rare gem.
Excellency Chief Mike Ogiadomhe is a man of many parts. He's a man who's enjoyed God's grace, he's enjoyed God's favor, he's enjoyed so many wonderful things from God. It's an honor to celebrate him when he's alive, to let him know who he is and what he's been for a lot of people.
Very good at the family president. So I was not surprised when he got to speak. The chief of staff of the president.
Thank you. The time is already past, yes. The government was there, yes. Okay, I think that's family. Jefferson Wamela Esquire. Thank
And today we are celebrating him at 70. Here is a man who has achieved immensely. Former Deputy Governor of Edo State, former Chief of Staff to President Goodluck Jonathan, and a great patriot and nationalist who has achieved so much. I can simply describe Mike Ogiadomhe as phenomenal. a lovable guy, very humble to a fault, empathic.
Austin Ayeni reporting for VSTV News.